ritualistic behaviors. Putting girls in suitcases.
And yeah, my next documentary is going to be on Harv. I've been telling y'all that motherfucker has been up to some diabolical, and now y'all going to get it on tape.
You gonna hate me for this one. Oh. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy.
Damn,
Beyonce was found in the Epstein files, giving up to 16 of her fetuses for Epstein.
According to Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z allegedly offered Blue Ivy Carter during routine events said to be connected to Jeffrey Epstein. It has also been claimed that the only reason she was not used was because she had already been considered too old. Once the allegations spread online, Jay-Z's subsequent behavior appeared to some observers as less about confidence and more about managing fallout. His actions drew increased scrutiny. Soon after, he was seen seated in the front row at the Super Bowl with his children, surrounded by flashing cameras. Blue Ivy stood beside him, which some interpreted as a public show of defiance. Critics described it as a calculated display intended to quiet backlash rather than a simple family moment. Online discussions suggested he may have brought his children to discourage public criticism, arguing that few would openly confront a father seated with his kids. The mood surrounding the situation was tense. One widely shared comment questioned whether Blue Ivy was aware of allegations involving her father and a much younger girl, as well as references to his name appearing in Epstein-related documents. Supporters and critics alike engaged in debate. Blue Ivy's public image again became part of the discussion, with some expressing discomfort over her styling choices at a young age, describing outfits they felt appeared more mature than expected. Others defended the looks as fashion-forward or expressive. Screenshots circulated widely as people debated whether her appearance had often leaned toward adult aesthetics. The conversation intensified at the premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King, where at age 12 she wore a strapless gold gown on the red carpet. Reaction online was swift. A viral post, reportedly reaching over 25 million views, argued that styling a child in a way perceived as older warranted discussion. The topic drew both support and pushback, increasing overall scrutiny. Some critics extended blame to Beyoncé, accusing the family of commercializing their daughter's image, while others rejected that framing. The broader sentiment did not begin with Blue Ivy, yet her name continued resurfacing as attention around her public appearances grew. At times, she appeared to avoid paparazzi and cameras, which some interpreted as discomfort, while others viewed it as normal celebrity pressure.
So you see how we do it here on Saturday, just as with this sloppy. Whoa, you put that thing on the woo!
For many observers, the situation was difficult to process. This is where Jaguar Wright's allegations resurfaced prominently. Jay-Z's long-standing reputation for being untouchable began, in some discussions, to look less like coincidence and more like influence. Wright has argued that these matters are not isolated incidents, but part of a broader network she associates with figures such as Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and Jeffrey Epstein. In her view, Jay-Z operates differently, more strategic, composed, and cautious, suggesting he avoids mistakes by carefully documenting situations.
You think you're cool?
Blue, she be fronting on me a little bit, but I catch her.
And when you see, there's no artist, let me be clear, there's no artist in this industry that's doing major numbers with these platforms that haven't sold their.
Allegations escalated further with claims that Jay-Z organized so-called child safaris in Africa for elites allegedly tied to Epstein. Accusers argue that charitable or humanitarian initiatives may have served as cover for trafficking minors. Supporters reject these accusations, but critics say such claims cast past overseas charity efforts in a troubling light.
On Carter is worse. He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Supporters often reference his 2006 visit to Angola, during which he financed clean water infrastructure after witnessing children walking long distances for water. Admirers cite this as evidence of philanthropy, while critics argue that charitable acts do not automatically disprove wrongdoing. Commentator Liz Crokin claimed that an individual preparing to reveal information died shortly before going public, fueling speculation about whether it was coincidence or intimidation. This narrative has led some to suggest that potential witnesses are silenced rather than disappearing randomly. Questions continue circulating about why various associates have faced legal or reputational consequences, while Jay-Z remains prominent. Some theorize that possession of sensitive information could deter confrontation. The topic has moved beyond fringe conversations, with Megyn Kelly publicly questioning Jay-Z's influence over Super Bowl halftime decisions and referencing allegations tied to Epstein.
It's got everybody on tape. They all know it. Putting girls in the suitcases. Dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying.
I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
Public figures began reacting as well. 50 Cent addressed the issue openly, remarking that Jay-Z's name appearing in Epstein discussions was unusual and joking about producing a documentary to explore it. Observers noted that when 50 Cent shifted from humor to apparent seriousness, speculation intensified. In certain media clips, Jay-Z appeared visibly irritated during unexpected press encounters, which some interpreted as cracks in his usual composure.
Z, for some reason, has got the choice over who performs at our Super Bowl, who's another problem. Don't even get me started on his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Why is he choosing who's appropriate for American children to watch during our seminal sporting event?
Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working overtime right now to make sure his empire won't crumble apart. Because we're not going to act like he wasn't named in the Epstein file.
Looking back to 2007 interviews, critics have pointed to moments where Jay-Z discussed meeting Beyoncé without offering a precise timeline, interpreting his tone as uneasy. Supporters argue that interview discomfort does not imply wrongdoing, but the footage continues to circulate in online debates.
Favorite album cover of all time. What up, big dog? Jay, your favorite album cover of all time. What was the one that you loved the most?
Right, that's too hard, man.
Which
Who you got for the game, Jay?
What TV show are you binge watching right now? Because you're my favorite rapper of all time.
Don't do me like
You're my favorite rapper of all time. That's I'm just so curious.
You shouldn't do me like that.
I know. All right.
Shake hands.
All right,
Hey, I've never actually
While some dismiss the rumors, others argue that ongoing scrutiny makes the surrounding narrative appear complicated. Claims have surfaced alleging that Jay-Z and Pusha T navigated circles allegedly connected to Epstein. Those advancing this theory suggest it explains why certain artists remained protected while others were distanced when controversies arose.
Right into how did two of the biggest names in music even meet?
Well, we met a long time ago. Award shows, a lot of different performances.
Former Barclays CEO Jess Staley reportedly told Epstein that social distractions, including entertainment like hip-hop, help maintain public calm in the United States, contrasting it with unrest in countries such as Brazil. Some commentators tied this statement to Jay-Z's influence in music culture. Meanwhile, past comments from Kanye West resurfaced, particularly his claim that if Jay-Z revealed everything he knew, significant consequences would follow.
I'm explaining how Jay-Z and Pusha T were drug dealers for Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein.
Jaguar Wright literally told us a couple months ago the next person that was going to go down with Diddy was going to be Jay-Z, and she has been standing on their neck for years.
Online communities revisited past incidents, including a 2017 moment when Harvey Weinstein reportedly reacted strongly after Jay-Z's name was mentioned in connection with Donald Trump. Observers also referenced Jay-Z's past associations with Diddy are Kelly, Weinstein, and Epstein. An image frequently shared online allegedly depicts Epstein alongside Diddy, Bill Gates, Jay-Z, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and Stephen Hawking on an island, prompting analysis of backgrounds and locations. Separately, allegations surfaced involving Jay-Z's nephew Natsia Carter and a college disciplinary case, though details remain contested. Discussions expanded to include figures like Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, Rihanna, the album Il Na Na, and the dream, as online speculation grew broader.
You take people like Jay-Z and Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't.
When Jay-Z's name appeared in newly unsealed Epstein-related documents, 50 Cent amplified the conversation on Instagram, suggesting a documentary project. Reports indicate Jay-Z's legal team considered potential action, while 50 publicly challenged them. Observers framed the issue as more than gossip, noting references within court documents that included multiple prominent individuals. One account described a woman contacting the FBI National Threat Operations Center and alleging she was assaulted in a room where Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein were present. These allegations remain unproven, but have fueled widespread discussion. Analysts speculate about potential reputational fallout affecting celebrities and political elites alike.
Wright told us that Jay-Z won't be able to stay silent about his connection to Diddy. And baby, she wasn't lying, because Jaguar Wright was just on Piers Morgan exposing the out of Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright was calling out Jay-Z for his silence, saying that now he's gonna have no choice but to talk because he has connections with Diddy, R. Kelly, Epstein, and Harvey Weinstein. She also said that she has victims that have video footage of these freak-offs and what they do to people, and she said that she saw what Jay-Z and Beyonce were allegedly doing to people. Jaguar Wright even said that Jay-Z is the one that allegedly set up R. Kelly because he knew everything that he was doing and he was doing the same shit. And she said that Jay-Z is the one that funded surviving R. Kelly because his best friend for years is Dream Hampton. And baby, she wasn't lying. Jay-Z and Dream Hampton have been friends for years.
In separate legal proceedings involving Diddy, plaintiff Joseph Manzaro alleged he was drugged and transported against his will to a party. His complaint stated that Jay-Z and Beyonce were present at the gathering. According to filings, Beyonce allegedly made a remark upon seeing him in unusual attire. These claims remain allegations within court documents, and no court has established their validity. Nevertheless, they have intensified online discourse, with Jaguar Wright asserting that Jay-Z's conduct may be more troubling than Diddy's.
This getting crazy.
The question that we're all missing is who died to leave Jay-Z in charge? Because a couple years ago, his name wasn't the main pinnacle of music and hip-hop. Who died and left him in charge?
Are we all seeing what's being revealed? Are we all paying attention to the things that are coming out from these files? Because I'm worried that I'm going to have to try and explain to somebody what I'm hearing and seeing, and I'm going to sound like I'm experiencing psychosis because I feel like I'm experiencing psychosis.
Some commentators argue that powerful figures may distance themselves from Jay-Z to preserve their own reputations. Attention has also returned to long-standing rumors regarding his past relationships, including debates about timelines involving Beyonce and speculation about Foxy Brown, who has denied claims of misconduct and described them as fabricated. Discussions have also revisited Aaliyah's underage marriage to R. Kelly and Jay-Z's professional collaborations with R. Kelly afterward. Jaguar Wright has publicly questioned how those associations continued amid controversy.
Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. That's nothing.
50 Cent whacking Jay-Z.
Hope got a young girl, still not quite 21.
He recently posted a verse from Jay-Z rapping about dating young girls. Now, the song is called Young Girl / I Really Like You, and it's featured on Pharrell's debut solo album. In the caption of the post, 50 Cent said, I know you're gonna say I'm a hater, but what do you have to say about what he's saying, fool? LOL, get your ASS down the street. Uploaded this with a photo of Jay-Z's face photoshopped on Alien vs. Predator character. Let's just get into a couple of the lyrics. He says, Hope got a young girls still not quite 21 introduce themselves. Oh, you're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
You're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
And this song came out in 2006 on Pharrell's debut album, In My Mind. At the time, he's talking about dating a 19-year-old girl, and he's 36, turned 37 December 4th. What I found most interesting is he says the scenes that follow screams of horror, classic Stephen King novel. And according to a surface-level search on Google, a lot of his novels centered around child trauma, addiction, the supernatural, and the battle between good and evil. Key themes and subjects in his work include coming of age / loss of innocence. Back to the lyrics, because after he referenced the Stephen King novels, he says, Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hove don't fight. Hove been through it, I might hold your life. Like Janet, take control of your life.
Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance, you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hope don't bite. Hope into it, I might mold your life.
You don't gotta read in between the lines to figure out what he is talking about. He's talking about taking somebody, showing them his influence, and pretty much, honey, y'all can fill in the blank. You know, people who are going to be screaming that he is talking about a person that is legal. The fact that he was talking about dating somebody 7